Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. I haven't actually done a video like this before, but for the last few years since I started my channel, every so often people send me little bits of like fan mail or books or gifts or something to my PO box. I normally open them over on Instagram, but I kind of forgot about it for a couple of months, and I just had the latest lot forwarded from my PO box, and it's quite a lot. So today I figured I would open this on camera with you guys and we would have a look through some of the stuff that you guys have been sending me and some of the, because it's always lovely, I get lots of like really nice letters from people and just people being very kind and sweet and people sharing things like their own writing or their poetry or their art with me, and I thought it would be nice to do this on camera for a change. So with a few exceptions of bits of artwork that are like currently on my walls or on display or something, this box contains all the things that you guys have ever sent me, and I love it and I treasure it. And sometimes when I'm sad I come and I look through this box. So it has like letters and notes from you guys. It has things like where people have sent me little bracelets, like this one is adorable. So someone spelled out the words loved using kind of Morse code but through beads. It's adorable. There's amazing stuff in here. I have prints of like fan art that you guys have done. I have, like, if people send me stuff on Amazon, I keep all the gift notes. I have, oh my god, like, this guy made me a whole, like, mixtape CD. It was unbelievably beautiful. People, you guys are amazing. This is seriously wonderful. Oh my god, actually, this was actually the first piece of fan mail I ever received, and it's a beautiful little puppy and cat postcard with the most amazingly beautiful note and stickers and just, oh god. People wonderful. So this is like my little box of happiness. So please know that if anyone ever sends me anything, even if you've not seen me open it in person, it's all very, very loved and appreciated, trust me. So anyway, let's open the first bit from today. Now, before I've written to a YouTuber, so writing this feels unfamiliar, I have a pressing need to tell you how grateful I am for your presence on the internet. Oh, this is beautiful. This is from Rana, who is an 18-year-old Dutch literary studies student. She's even drawn a beautiful little mushroom in the corner. I hope you don't mind me reading out little bits of this, but this is beautiful, thank you. Thank you for being a role model for me. Show me that voicing your opinion, being well-spoken and stating facts goes wonderfully with a passion for clothing and makeup. Oh, Rana, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. It's letters like that that really, really do mean everything to me. Like, you're the reason I keep doing this job, basically, even when it gets difficult. This is from, ooh, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I'm going to say Eilert in Germany. Intriguing. Oh, yeah, books on the card. To Rachel and Kyra. Oh, thank you. I hope this package finds you well. Really hope it finds you at all. The German post looks slightly relatable. No one has been getting anything recently around here. Like, you send something with Royal Mail, and it's like, yeah, it'll take 3 days, and then it's like 2 weeks later it shows up. It's nightmare. I think the post has just been bad everywhere at the minute. I want to thank you for creating such informative and entertaining content and being kind and beautiful both inside and out while doing that. And most importantly, thanks for sharing Kyra with us viewers. She's a perfect princess and never fails to brighten up my day. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. She is a perfect princess. So you like the books I sent, mainly because it's a bilingual edition. Ooh, this is exciting. One of my favourite poets, Yehuda Amichai. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a love poems collection. I'm not sure if it's your cup of tea, but honestly, it isn't my cup of tea and I like them anyway. Amazing. It's a Hebrew-English edition. As such, should be read from right to left, like manga. Ah, that's fascinating. I love that. Oh, I share your love for Octopi, hence the notebook. Honestly, it wasn't planned, but I found it when I bought the card and just went ahead and got it because the octopus and recycle and saving the oceans. I'm sure you'll find something amazing to do with it. This is wonderful. Oh, this is a stunning notebook. Oh, thank you so much. So here's the notebook, with little Mr. Octoboy. And here's the wonderful poetry book. But look at the paper in this. It is stunning. I'm not damage it while I do this. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I'll probably use this for like poetry notes and little, you know, inspiration-y bits and ideas and things like that. This is beautiful, thank you. I'm very, very excited for this book. I am a bit of a sucker for love poem collections. I love them. Very, very keen to read this. Ooh, it's quite raw, very passionate. I am intrigued by this collection. Please give Carragher all the hugs and kisses on my behalf, and most importantly, have the best day ever every day, because you deserve it. Aww. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I will absolutely treasure these. Thank you. There's way more in here than I realised. Okay, we're going to do the shiny pink one next because it's shiny and pink, and I can't resist. Ah, okay, fantastic. Okay, this one isn't fan mail, but this is a book I've been sent for review. This is Liara Roux, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. This is her book, Whore of New York, which is basically like a little memoir she's written all about being a sex worker and the positives and the negatives that come with it. So, very keen to read this, and I will let you know what I think of it. I'll probably do a short review over on Instagram, so if you want to go follow me over there, it's just at Rachel Oates, but with a 0 instead of an O, because my name was taken, and apparently I like to make things difficult. Next up, we have this from K.R. Brown. Oh, okay. We have what looks like a poetry book with a, I'm going to say that's a vagina on the front. A very beautiful vagina as well, I might add. There's flowers and everything. K.R. Brown says, "Hi Rachel, I'm a big fan of your YouTube videos and have sent you a collection of my poetry. If you ever choose to do a video on more indie books, fantastic. Although it does seem to be getting better at a slow pace, the new poetry publishing industry does seem geared towards those with the platform, and black voices still sit at only 5%. So I've gifted you a collection of my poetry. Only if you think it's pretty good, I'd love to be featured on your channel and help get the word out there. Thanks for your consideration, K.R. Brown." Wonderful! So her collection is called Fertility Rites, and it's a collection of poetry and prose that captures all the blood, hesitation, hips, and surrender passed from woman to woman, from woman to man and back again. It's a new mythology highlighting an experience that is both primal and restrained, sensual, cautious, but entirely trusting of the earth, the universe, and all its mysteries. Poems that reach back matrilineally throughout history, exercising the kind of emotions that should not be passed on, but too often are sharing all the joys and experiences that aren't shared enough. Transcendent and personal, this work is a rite of passage all its own. Wonderful. I am very, very excited to read this. Thank you so much. I love it when you guys send me your poetry collections. I've got quite a few now that all, usually they're like pride of place on my bookshelves, but currently my bookshelves are empty because they still haven't installed my new carpet here. I'm living in a bit of a chaotic mess at the moment, but very, very excited to read that. Thank you so much. For all these books that people have sent me, I will leave links to them down in the description below, and if they're available on Amazon, I'll leave an Amazon link. And that way, if you go and buy books like these indie poets, you're helping support the wonderful poets, and also gives a little bit of money to help support my channel as well, at no cost to the poet or anything like that. So, you know, helps everyone, really. We have another letter. This is from, oh, Budapest. Ah, wonderful. I don't think I've ever received a letter from Budapest before. Oh my god, this is how old this, like, batch of fan mail is. I haven't had this sent to me since April, so this is a birthday card. Thank you. I absolutely appreciate it. It calls me old, I love that. I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday from the small country of Hungary with this little hand-edited and handmade card by me. Wonderful, thank you. I hope you don't find it offensive. I like making and selling honest cards like this. It's wonderful. It says, "Happy birthday, you old piece of poop," but in a slightly more sweary way. I absolutely love it. Thank you very much. I'm always buying people cards like this. It's fantastic. Kind of a thank you card. I'd also like to thank you for what you're doing on YouTube. The social commentaries, the honest videos about your mental health, the videos when you're raising awareness about important topics, like the one you made about Hungary and the terrible new law. Yeah, this is a card from a while ago, but very important video. Please go watch it. Hungary are, and I think they still are, basically implementing very, very restrictive laws, especially against abortion and just kind of against women in general. It's a really, really kind of dangerous time politically for Hungary, and it's really important that we keep talking about these issues and raising awareness. So I'll link that video in the description below as well if you want to check it out. This is from, is this Panka, I want to say? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that or misreading it. I'm so sorry I've got it so late, but I appreciate it so much. It arrived absolutely safely and fine. Eventually, it's completely my fault, but thank you so, so much. I thoroughly appreciate it. Let's go for, this feels like a book. This is from Roxanne in South Africa. Amazing. Sorry if I'm being weird. I like to save interesting stamps as well that I get on different bits of mail, so I always check the envelopes and packaging and stuff just to make sure I'm not getting rid of anything cool. Again, in my box, I have a really amazing collection of stamps from different countries around the world. I know it's nerdy, but I love it so much. This feels like Christmas, but you know, kind of more exciting because I'm actually getting presents. Normally I'm the one to give presents at Christmas and I don't really get much. My sister gets me something always, which is nice. Ooh, Roxanne has sent me Conscripted, a stained novel. Ooh, exciting. Is there a note in here? Oh! Oh no way! Oh, that's really lovely. Shut up, I'm not crying, you're crying. So, let me read you the blurb first. It says, the church has dictated my whole life. Now I've been found unworthy, condemned to an existence of violence. My new world is a mess of torment and suffering. Hope is almost impossible to find in the fog of bullying, torture, and agony. What must I do to survive? How much of myself must I leave behind? Who must I become? So this... Oh, and there is a letter. Wonderful. So, yeah, I think fiction book, basically about leaving church and religion. And in... And in the acknowledgements, she's written, I'd also like to acknowledge the following YouTubers: Owen from Telltale Atheist, Rachel Oates, Jimmy Snow, Jacqueline Glenn, and Drew from Genetically Modified Skeptic. Their videos introduced me to Stephen Hassan's bite model, as well as a wealth of other information and inspirational content. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm very bright. Give me a second, sorry, the lighting's changed in here. Sorry, and she sent a little note in the most beautiful stationery with a little narwhal on it. I love this. I don't know why that got me quite emotional, but it really, really did. Oh, Roxanne, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I could help you create something so wonderful as, like, God, it's such an achievement to write a whole book, and just, especially if it's about something so personal. Okay, let me read your wonderful note. Oh, again, the most beautiful stationery. So this was sent in July this year. So again, I'm sorry it's quite late. Sorry I've not had this stuff forward to me until now, but oh, I'm so glad I'm getting it now. This is my debut novel, and I don't know if it's anything you'd enjoy reading, but it was important to me to send you one of the few hard copies. Oh, I'm so looking forward to reading this. I actually love books with this kind of theme of, like, leaving religion or kind of figuring things out for yourself or skepticism or whatever, so this is definitely a novel that I would pick up if I saw in the shop, so I'm very keen to read it. Thank you. It might seem odd, but you're part of the inspiration that helped me finally realise one of my biggest dreams. I'd always loved writing, but the thought of putting myself out there and being vulnerable is something that terrifies me. Completely understandable. It's helped me realise I can be the writer I want to be. Of course you can, that's wonderful. Oh, Roxanne, this is beautiful. The letter, the novel, everything. Thank you so, so much. I absolutely cannot wait to read this. Thank you. Oh, you brave, amazing, wonderful person. This looks like it's from Germany as well, actually. We have Deutsch Post. Don't ask me to pronounce words in any language. I even struggle in English, so trying to get me to say anything in German, it's not going to end well. Ooh, this is pretty. Gorgeous, tied with a little bow. I love this. This is from Leonie, who says, I always enjoy your videos on literature and poetry, especially your objective views and constructive criticism. Thank you. Even if not meant for me, your feedback on other writers' work has helped me improve my own writing, and has at times also helped me with my writer's block. Oh, wonderful. I just published my first book called The Mystery of Death, and I wanted you to have a copy, which is why I decided to send you this. Oh, wonderful. Let's have a look at this. Thank you. Leonie Catherine Hampe, The Mystery of Death. Great little illustration on the front. All these questions but no answers. Life is a blur and death a mystery. This is Eli's story, but it's a story for everyone. After all, it's the pain and pleasures brought by life and death that unite us. Dreams, drugs, failures, success, and even more questions. The Mystery of Death shows the effects of judgment and perception. Are you certain you can trust yours? And then there's a little ghost guy saying, if you'd known what happens when we die, would you have lived in the same way? Ooh. Oh, and she's like inscribed it at the front. Rachel, I hope you enjoy it. With love, Leonie Catherine. Yes, thank you. Oh, wonderful. I'm so excited to read this. Thank you so much, Leonie. Very, very excited. I appreciate it so much. Completely random, I actually just finished a letter to a friend of mine named Rachel right before I discovered your YouTube channel. My name is Uzodinma. I work in a bookstore in New York City called The Strand, hence the packaging. I feel like I've thumbed through quite a few books, Halsey, Gabby Hanna, Polly Vernon, etc. intrigued, but also debating the merits, and it was a funny revelation to see you talking about a number of them in depth on your channel. Wonderful. I'm also a writer. Amazing. Even when you end up disliking books, I just want to say I appreciate the time you take in your videos to deconstruct the language and explore the themes. Thank you so much. Oh, so she sent me her book, Over for Rockwell. Even if you don't get a chance to review it already, all based on what I've seen on your channel, I'm excited to imagine you thumbing through it, giving it half a glance, 300 words, oh bless. Oh my god, this artwork is beautiful. Again, let me show you this. Sorry, this is a stunning book. You'll have to excuse my paint-covered table, actually. This is a gorgeous little book. Look at this. Oh my god, there's artwork inside. Oh, this is stunning. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Sorry, I don't even know what the book's about yet. I'm very excited. They say it takes an average person about 10 years to master a given thing. That's what's my thinking in 1995 when I dropped out of college in Iowa City to draw comics. Because I'd seen a lot of movies, I figured Hong Kong was the place, so I went there hoping to put a tap on that excitement. After that plan went bust, I tried another, then another. I put down the pen too many times to count, only to pick it up again because there was nothing else. If there was a theme to come away with, it was nothing is ever as easy or even as worthwhile as they make it seem. The years passed and I was just as deluded but also still excited about drawing, though my life just as ordinary. My name is Blue Okehi. Anyway, that's the short version. Ooh, this is intriguing. I am definitely going to be giving this a read. Thank you. So this is Over for Rockwell by Uzodinma Okehi? Okehi? I really hope I'm not butchering your name. I'm so sorry. But very, very keen to read this. Thank you. Oh, this one has a cool stamp. Very exciting. It's from Bruce Llewellyn. Rachel Oates, YouTube presenter in a box, 15 levels up, London. Wonderful. Damn, so this is back from April. This is the day after my birthday. I found your examinations of evangelical materials while researching for a novel. My current work takes the premise of a revival of the Christian rights political machine, which an abuse victim starts shooting holes in. But my first effort may provide you some quiet enjoyment. And then he tells me a little bit about the book. Very interesting. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for letting me know. This has the most American stamps I've ever seen. They're just like miniature flags. Wonderful. This is from someone called S.E. And this was sent, wait, backwards date because it's American. May. This was sent in May, so thank you. I recently stumbled upon your YouTube channel. The first video of yours I watched was when you reviewed Halsey's poetry collection. I've been slowly coming through your other videos since. I love the poetry collection reviews and reaction videos to extreme Christian values. I've only watched a fraction of your channel, but I already think your content is amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I've read 2 poetry collections by the same author and thought they might be good to review. The collections are Pandemonium and Tales of Lacrimosa, I think, by S.A. Quinnox. I don't know if you've read them before. I haven't yet, but I thought they'd be interesting. Thank you. I will definitely have a look them up. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for the recommendation. You didn't leave a full name, just S.E., but thank you. On the back you said, your video on mental illness, mental health was one of my favourites, and I found it very insightful and powerful. Thank you so much, you wonderful person. I appreciate that so much. Always good to get book recommendations. Oh, hello. This looks like a self-published poetry collection. Oh, wonderful. Deipnon is part of a 3-day devotional period practiced by Hellenic Greeks each month, which is celebrated on the new moon. Deipnon is a collection of poetry brewed from strong emotions of love, hate, hi gorgeous girl, fear, sorrow, and spirituality, and teaches us to honour our roots, our family, and love our life despite the darkness we deal with on a daily basis. There cannot be shadow without light. This is by Jenny Toupin, who says, thank you for all the laughs from your book reviews. I love how in-depth your feedback is to authors, even if it's not what they want to hear. And closes my poetry collection. I'm hoping there will be some pieces you can enjoy and relate to. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate this so much. Again, I will be reading this as soon as I can. I'm going to have so much to get through here, but very, very excited too. You have a small bean here to help me now. Mwah. Love you lots. You help me take this video. Yeah. Look. Little one's licking my hand while I'm trying to do this. You just licked the book. Did you? Did you just lick the book? Mm-hmm. Love you too. Postcard here. This is gorgeous. Look, do you see them? Do you see lemurs? We have some gorgeous ringtail lemurs. Love this. There's a sticker covering maybe most of the name, I think, and some of your last line of writing. I'm really sorry. That's frustrating. It's like a postmark thing. I hope this postcard finds you well. I'm a huge fan of yours and love your work. You're incredibly intelligent and eloquent, and the world's a brighter place because of you. Thank you for being a strong voice for the LGBTQ+ community. Your videos have given me strength and courage on days I needed it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So most of your name annoyingly was cut off and all I have is K, but whoever you are, K, thank you so, so much. This was sent back in June. Stuff like this means so much to me. Thank you. Here we go, gift note. This is a gift note from Philippa who says, "Hi Rachel and Kyra, that's you. It's addressed to you too, see?" This is a poetry collection by my best friend. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to check her out on Instagram, it's at Tasmetu, so Tasmetu, from Philippa. And this poetry collection is called The Anatomy of Waves, and it's by Hansmann. Yeah, Tamsin Hansmann. That is a lot of S's for me to get my mouth around. I struggle with, don't I? Mwah. Yes. The Anatomy of Waves is a love letter to all the versions of myself that I never was, and to my home made of waves and lava. This poetry collection is divided into 5 chapters, framing a story of loss, trauma, joy, ocean waves, islands, finding a home and oneself. Beautiful! Again, very keen to read this. Thank you so much. Here we have another shiny package. This is a book called A Stubborn Forest, Poems and Short Stories by Lucas de Cresta. He says, "I'm very unsure what to write in this letter. It's very daunting sending my book to someone like you, who I've been a fan of for over a year, and whose opinions I respect a great deal." Oh, bless. Oh, please don't be, like, daunted or intimidated. I'm just a person. Like, I'm nothing special, don't you worry. I guess I should just say that I hope you really enjoyed this book, and I'd love to know what you think of it. The stories and poems in this collection are both new and old, about people I know and people who don't exist. I self-published A Stubborn Forest just a week ago, but have been waiting to put my work out in the world since I was a child. It feels very strange to have finally taken that step. A very wonderful, brave step to be commended. I hope you and Kyra, who I'm sure is very well read, both enjoy this book. Alright, baby, do you want to give your opinion on it? Give it a good sniff. No sniffs, you already know you like it. Oh, okay then. Well, it already has Kyra's grumble of approval, doesn't it? These short stories and poems explore themes of love and longing, loss and solitude, peace and silence. Some stories have been with me for years, others were born within the past few months. I hope they become stuck in your heads and hearts just as they've become lodged in mine. That's beautiful. Some of the titles are intriguing me already. Banshee, The Opposite of Love, Tangerines. Oh, definitely going to be reading this along with the others. Thank you so much. There are dog treats in this. Just sniffing it already. Is it just the rattle you like? You're right in this one, baby. So curious, aren't you? You still tired today? Yeah. We were down in London last week for a few days, staying with my friend Daisy, and it was her like big EP launch, and saw my friend Charles play as well, and she came down with me obviously and stayed with me, and she has been exhausted since we got back. You've just been spread out on the sofa, haven't you? Sleeping a lot, playing with your toys. I think you're just happy to be home, aren't you, and have your space back. Yeah. If you're interested, you can go and see all the photos that I took of my friends' gigs on my website. So you can see Daisy's stuff and Charles's stuff. Charles's stage name is King Charles, so like you'll find him under that, and both their support acts are on there as well. You can see all my photos and stuff of my lovely, wonderful friends. Anyway, shameless friend promotion. I don't think we have a note, but these look like they're written by the same person. Paula Puddephatt, I think, I want to say. And she's written 2 books called Distorted Perceptions and Creating Believable Characters. Ooh, interesting. A little bit of writing advice here. And this one, Distorted Perceptions, is... oh, this is her novel, I think. Oh, wonderful. So Paula has not only written a book about writing, but she's written her a novel as well. 17-year-old Lucy Ryman's world seems to be crashing around her. childhood sweetheart James McIntyre decides to trade her in for an older model. She discovers a secret that could tear her brother Matt's family apart. Her younger sister Sarah is out of control, and Lucy herself is drawn to Kev Tanner. In the words of her brother Danny, apart from the minor detail of being married with 2 kids, the guy's also a drunk, a junkie, a pusher, not to mention a complete psycho. Get rid of the kids and can be describing my ex. Then there's Lucy's elder sister Catherine, whose betrayal breaks Lucy's heart and makes life even more complicated. Set in the UK in the 1980s, this novel addresses important and often controversial subjects. Very intriguing. Gotta love a good little family drama with a little bit of social commentary, you know? Distorted Perceptions in its original form was a novel which I began at the age of 18. Damn. She came back and started working on it again and rewriting and editing. This sounds wonderful, Paula. Again, very, very excited to read it. Thank you so, so much for sharing both of your books with me. Quite a pile of books next to me. So we're on to our last few now, and we have discovered the mystery of a missing... Wait, I'm not going to show her address. And I've discovered the mystery of a missing poetry print that I sent out. God's sake, we have been trying to track this down for weeks now. Couldn't understand where it went. Couldn't understand what the problems were. Turns out it's been sent to my PO box. So someone's taken the address on the customs form and posted it there instead of to America. Go to the post office today and get this sorted in no time. It'll be with you as soon as possible. I think you know who it is if you're watching. I'm so sorry about this. But at least we know where it is now. It's all good. I'll probably open it up and sneak you a little extra something in as well as a apology for all their trouble. We have one more postcard, and oh, this is beautiful. It's just like a gorgeous beach landscape scene. And oh, I love this. They've drawn these like adorable little like flowers and ladybirds and bugs down at the bottom. This is the cutest thing. Oh, this was sent back in July, I want to say. So again, so sorry it's a little bit late. Hello Rachel, I was watching your video on narcissistic abuse and saw your PO box. I thought I'd send you a postcard. I've been watching your videos for a while now and they make me feel a bit better on bad days. Thank you. Your video is a comfort. Thank you for being around. I'm trying not to like read anything too personal out in these notes that people shared with me, but... the image on this postcard is of the sand dunes of the Curious Spit. I hope you enjoy the view. I've been there once when I was a kid, so the memories are very foggy, but idyllic. Please pass on some pats and cuddles to Kyra. Good luck in your days. Love from Lithuania. And this is from someone who's just signed it B. So, B, thank you so, so much. This means a hell of a lot. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. This one has the most adorable packaging, and I love it because it's covered in the cutest, tiniest little stickers, including a little Peppa Pig one. So I know my niece will absolutely love this. She is obsessed with Peppa Pig. It is very, very cute. And we have cat tape on the back, which I won't let you see, don't worry. No, there's no cats. No, cats. Okay, fine, there are cats. I know, I can't lie to you. Very cute tape, though. For a cat. And in here we have a book. Rachel, I hope you enjoyed my first book. I'd appreciate your feedback, but understand that you're one person and have a lot on your plate. Maybe a little bit. Best wishes, Anna. And this is, oh my god, amazing cover. Also, again, with the beautiful stickers. I love it. Oh, this is a stunning cover. Look at this. Justice Never Came, So I Settled for Revenge by Anna... Acacia? Acacia, I want to say. Words. So hard to pronounce, I'm so sorry. But these poems include themes of domestic violence, trauma, and abuse, which may be distressing for some to read. Brutally honest, raw, dark, and cynical at times, these poems offer glimmers of hope and recovery. These are works that give a voice to many who are voiceless. I like that. Created during a dark period of the author's life, the writing helped her find a way through the hopelessness to heal and rediscover her own voice. Survivors or loved ones of individuals who have experienced domestic violence or trauma may also find healing, hope, and compassion within these poems, their own pathway from despair, if not to justice, at least to peace. Damn. Oh my god, and this is stunning inside. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful book. Sorry, this is without I've actually read anything. This has been put together with so much care and love, you can tell. I think that's wonderful. This is going to be a book that I relate to quite a lot. And, yeah, I'm very, very keen to read this one. Okay, I might need to take a little time to myself before I read this, but I absolutely definitely will. Thank you so, so much, Anna. This is from Emma in the United States. Emma Mathews' Belonging, a collection of poems about love, loss, and the search for meaning. Wonderful. Oh, this has beautiful artwork as well. Aw, and the most gorgeous card. It's a butterfly. How beautiful. Do you want to sniff it? Good girl. I really enjoy your channel. I think you're an honest but fair book reviewer. I was hoping you might review this book that I self-published last year. I was 16 when I published, and I know I still have tons to learn. I figured I could do a little bit of good with my hobby and decided to publish and donate all the proceeds to Ocean Ocean Conservation. Why is that so hard for me to say? I'm completely open to criticism. Hopefully I can use it to improve my writing. Thank you for your time, Emma Mathews. P.S. Your dog is very cute. That's you. You're very cute. I think that is a wonderful, wonderful cause, and I thoroughly applaud it. And thank you so much for sending me this. Again, I'll definitely be reading it, so thank you. Again, I'll leave links to all of these books down in the description below. So, like we've said, if you do end up buying any of these collections, Emma's book here is going to donate all the profits to an ocean saving charity, and other little bits, like if you do buy through any of my affiliate links, they just help support my channel a little bit and mean I can keep making videos for you guys. This looks absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Emma. I love that you're doing it for a good cause as well. Battery died again. We've got this. I'm filming in little bursts. This is fine. I've lost my spare battery. Everything's going wrong. I'm also really overwhelmed. I just had flowers delivered from someone lovely, and never get flowers. It's very sweet. They just cry a little bit. I cry at everything, don't I? I'm very emotional. Anyway, not the point. I'm rambling here. What do I do? I ramble. This is from Kim, who says, "Hello, what you have here is my debut poetry book. It would mean the world to me if you could review it. If not, I'm happy that it's in your possession regardless. Self-published, it needs all the help it can get." Oh, bless. Oh, well, thank you for sending it to me, Kim. This is quite cool. So this is by Kim Carragher, I want to say, and it's called Miscellaneous, like Miss Cellaneous. Miscellaneous is a short snapshot of young adulthood, a kaleidoscope of experiences that follow the intense, waning, and continuously evolving feelings of growing up. It is one young girl's journey to young womanhood, as such mimics the varying nature of a person's internal world. Again, very excited to read it. Thank you so much. It is being added to the pile. I promise I will get through all these as quickly as I can. It just takes a little while, you know? And as always, I like to save the notes that I get with these. This one is The Secrets I Keep by Mary R. Jones, and it's another poetry collection. If you never meet that shadow inside, will you ever really know yourself? Mary says, I'm a first-time author and writer of poetry. I'm sure you've already found my book inside, and I'm hoping you'll really enjoy it. If you have any tips and feedback, please contact me. I've watched your channel and enjoy the thoroughness of each review. I also love your dog, Kyra. Oh, wonderful. Thank you very, very much, Mary. As always, it will be added to the pile, and I will read it as soon as possible. Thank you very, very much. I'm sorry, I don't want this video to get too samey for people, but it's, you know, I appreciate you sending me your books. You know this. Looks like we have some more self-published books. Big boys this time. And here we have a note from Simon. He says, "Hope you enjoy, and dear Rachel, I've recently become aware of your YouTube channel and subscribed, and note you sometimes talk about poetry, so I thought I'd send you some of mine. Happy reading." From Simon Warwick, Beresford. And these are, big chunky books. We have one called Extinction Imminent and one called Fascinate. I like that subtitle, Twisted Poems for the Depraved. This really intrigues me. Very, very keen to dig into these, as always. So thank you very, very much, Simon. I have another one. No note in this by the looks of it, but I'm assuming it's sent by the author. This is Works and Interviews by Michael Jacobson. Oh, what? Ooh, this intrigues me. The Giant's Fence is an evolving asymmetric visual narrative written in trans-symbolic script that can be read aesthetically. Any meaning the reader constructs from the text is a correct translation, is open to personal interpretation and exploration. And it literally is symbols. This is intriguing. This is just the first part of the book, not the whole thing, but I love kind of creative sort of art pieces like this. Wonderful. Michael Jacobson is a writer, artist, and independent curator from Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. His books include Giant's Fence, Action Figures, Mind Eraser, The Paranoia Machine, and his latest collected writings, works, and interviews. He is also co-editor of an anthology of asemic handwriting. Ah, and then literally there are some bits of interviews that he's done with people. There's some other interesting, like, arty bits of writing and stuff. This is really, really cool. I'm very intrigued by this collection. I've never seen anything like this before. Thank you, Michael. I will definitely give this a proper look through. It looks fascinating. And our very last one. We can do this. We've got through the big box together. We're good. This is more books. Books and books and books. No note in with this one either, but again, I think they're all by the same author. So these are by Michael Tavon or Tavon. And we have Dreaming in a Perfect World, The Pisces, Poems, Quotes and Illustrations, and Songs for Each Mood, Volume 2. Oh, this one's interesting. Sorry, this Dreaming in a Perfect World one. This is cool. This is a mixture of, like, poems and, like, scanned notes and stuff. Interesting. Beautiful covers on all of these. My head remains in the clouds because my dreams keep me alive. Again, doesn't say too much about the books, but I'm absolutely going to be diving in. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, Michael. All right, and there we have it. That is the very last of everything that I was sent. I am incredibly overwhelmed by all of this that I have to read. We have how many books? 19 books, plus Whore of New York that I was sent by the publisher, plus the Love Poems collection as well. I'm not going to be short on reading for a while, am I? Thank you so much to everyone who has sent me stuff, especially thank you to people who took the time to write me, like, handwritten notes and send me all this special stuff. It really does. God, that was a lot of it. All of these notes and letters and cards that you've sent me, they really, really do mean so much, and I absolutely treasure them. I love them. Thank you so much. I know it's really intimidating for a lot of people to send your work to someone, to put it out there into the world, to even publish it at all. It takes so much courage, and I know, baby. It takes so much courage, and I have so much respect for you, and I'm really, really grateful for you all for sharing it with me. So, thank you so much. If you want to send me any of your stuff, then the PO box is in the video description. Cooby Bear really needs to go play, don't you? Do you want to go out? Are you ready for a snack? It's snack time, that's what it is. So I'm having a nightmare with this camera battery, and I'm incredibly stressed at the moment. But I was trying to say, there is also an Amazon wishlist down in the video description as well. That's one specifically for Kyra. So if you ever wanted to send her any toys or snacks or treats or anything like that, she has a list that you can do that. It's nice knowing that they come straight from Amazon because I always know they're going to be, like, safe for her and okay. So that's always nice. If you want to send Kyra anything, that's the way to do it. But obviously, no pressure. We appreciate everything already. Yeah, sorry, I'm very, very stressed and overwhelmed today, taking those few days off to be in London. It was fun, and I loved it, and I had the best time, and it was so nice to see Daisy and Melinda and Chris and Charles and everyone again, and Theo, but I am just incredibly overwhelmed with work and trying to catch up with everything, and I have a big project that I'm currently working on that I'm going to be announcing very, very soon, and I'm literally, like, staying up till 1 a.m. working at the minute, and I'm just not really stopping. I'm very, very tired, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed with the camera battery dying because I've lost my spare. It's all a lot, but yeah, that's me done for today. Thank you for being here with me on this silly little video. Thanks to everyone who has sent us stuff, and I appreciate you guys a hell of a lot, and I'll see you guys again really, really soon. I just want to have a nap at this point.